Ready? 5 seconds. The Parliament of India is the supreme legislative body of the country and plays a central role in the functioning of Indian democracy. It is responsible for law making, representing the people, overseeing the executive branch of government, and safeguarding the constitution. The Indian Parliament is a bicameral institution, meaning it consists of two houses, the Lok Sabha, House of the People, and the Rajya Sabha, Council of States. Together, these two houses form the cornerstone of the legislative process in India. The Indian Parliament is composed of three main components: the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha, and the President of India, who is the constitutional head of state. The Lok Sabha is the lower house of parliament and is composed of directly elected representatives of the people. The total number of members in the Lok Sabha is 545, out of which 543 are elected by the people through direct elections held every 5 years, and two members are appointed by the President to represent the Anglo-Indian community through the provision for the Anglo-Indian representation was removed by the 104th Constitutional Amendment in 2019. Members of the Lok Sabha represent specific constituencies across the country. The Lok Sabha is the more powerful of the two houses in terms of its ability to legislate and influence government decisions. It plays a crucial role in passing laws, approving budgets, and overseeing the government's work. The Prime Minister and most of the Council of Ministers are members of the Lok Sabha, as the majority party or coalition usually forms the government in this house. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of parliament and represents the states and union territories of India. It is a permanent body and is not subject to dissolution, although one-third of its members retire every 2 years. The Rajya Sabha has a maximum of 250 members, of which 238 are elected by the members of the state legislative assemblies and union territories, and 12 are appointed by the President of India for their expertise in fields such as literature, science, art, and social services. While the Rajya Sabha is considered the revising chamber, it plays a significant role in lawmaking. Bills can be introduced in either house of parliament, but they must be approved by both houses before becoming law. The Rajya Sabha also plays a key role in scrutinizing legislation, making amendments, and ensuring that proposed laws are thoroughly debated before they are passed. The President of India is the ceremonial head of state and holds a position of great constitutional importance. While the President's role is largely symbolic, the office holds significant powers, particularly in the legislative process. The President gives assent to bills passed by Parliament, and only after receiving this approval do the bills become law. The President also plays a role in the appointment of key officials such as the Prime Minister and the governors of states. The Indian Parliament has a wide range of functions that are crucial for the smooth functioning of the democratic system. One of the primary functions of Parliament is to pass laws on a wide variety of issues that affect the country. Bills can be introduced in either the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha, and once passed by both houses they are sent to the President for assent. Parliament's lawmaking role includes law related to national security, economic policies, social welfare, education, health, and environmental protection. Parliament has the responsibility of approving the government's expenditure. Every year, the Finance Minister presents the Union Budget, which outlines the government's planned expenditure and revenue for the coming year. The budget is debated and passed by Parliament, and it is through this process that Parliament exercises control over public finances. Parliament plays a key role in holding the government accountable. Members of both houses can ask questions to the government, participate in debates, and scrutinize government policies. Parliamentary committees such as the Public Accounts Committee also examine government expenditure and policies in detail. Through these mechanisms, Parliament ensures that the government is working in the best interest of the people and adhering to the principles of transparency and accountability. Parliament represents the will of the people. Members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the citizens of India, and the Rajya Sabha represents the states and union territories. This system ensures that the diverse interests of India's vast population are represented in the decision-making process. Parliament serves as a forum for discussing national issues and making decisions that impact the country's social, economic, and political landscape. The Constitution of India is a living document, and Parliament plays a crucial role in amending it to reflect changing social needs. Amendments to the Constitution can be proposed in Parliament and must be approved by a special majority. This allows the Constitution to adapt to new challenges and circumstances while maintaining the core principles of democracy, federalism, and the rule of law. The process of making laws in Parliament involves several stages. A bill is first introduced in either house where it is debated and examined in detail. Members of Parliament can propose amendments to the bill. Once the bill has passed through debate and scrutiny, it is voted on. If both houses agree on the final version of the bill, it is sent to the President for approval. Once the President gives assent, the bill becomes law. In addition to laws, Parliament can pass resolutions, motions, and ordinances to address urgent matters. Parliamentary debates provide an opportunity for members to express their views on important issues, while motions allow Parliament to take a stand on a particular topic. These procedures contribute to the functioning of a robust democracy. Despite its significant role, the Indian Parliament faces several challenges. One of the major concerns is the frequent disruption of parliamentary proceedings. In recent years, protests, walkouts, and disruptions by opposition parties have become a regular feature of parliamentary sessions, affecting the smooth conduct of business.